What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. The Chanticleers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Pirates offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college.
Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Pirates come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air, it's Combs. Buying some time. Chuck it away just as he was hit. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. And the Pirates come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Let's talk for a second about East Carolina. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they've...
There he goes to the right, at the 20. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off the touchdown pass.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Chanticleers want to move quickly. Let's take a step back, talk big picture, Coastal Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
To throw, it's Bryant. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now on second down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The shot that clears will bring the punt team onto the field. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer when you get the sack.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Hand off from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come-to-Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that. They've still got it at the 31. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Fires left. Hits the open man. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the shot to clears want to pick up the tempo. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's the heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And you try to catch him off bounds, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute the red zone.
Pulls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. He leaves it with the back. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run from the shotgun. At the 35, he's Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the first. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw it.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, ECU.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Going to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Chanticleers are in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Bryant. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And that's the play the defense finally needed, man. They were getting gashed early. First 2 drives, they gave up 2 touchdowns. They knew they had to be able to get off the field. Great job creating the incompletion there on 3rd down, now setting up.
Makes the grab past the marker. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Combs. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Pirates look to keep this drive humming. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Briggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Got his man downfield. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. West Virginia is running away with this one. Give that O an A+, and belt out another verse of country roads. They're up 14 over Pittsburgh. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Chanticleers want to crank the tempo. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Using the quick game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Under fire. He's got it. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rasmussen. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Pirates have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the wideout. Grind out, flanked him on the jet sweep. Oh, that's going to be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bryant. It's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. With the catch, it's Rasmussen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Rasmussen. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the move. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Combs. This time it's complete. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
He's looking to throw on third and short. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Pirates will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off.
He's got it. First down and more. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Powers through the defender. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the shot to clear's just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Touchdown, Coastal! And that one will put him up here in the second half. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Pirates can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. No huddle offense to the line. From the gun, running back on the move.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
He'll take the deep shot. Catch inside the 25. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
There's the pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. Off the play fake. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, East Carolina. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. You better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Boom. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Bland. It's a running touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Yeah, Matt, fuck you.
Able to wrestle him down. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Combs. It's complete to the right. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Harris. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Pirates have this offense rolling. The give to the left. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He stopped immediately. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. Is 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Combs. Dumps it to the back. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Pirates didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to the running game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Gets it out fast. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Scanning the field, it's Combs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense...
Touchdown Pirates! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Got his man. He will be stopped short. They can't get the 2-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the 4th. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rasmussen. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Runs through a tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like, late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Just keep slinging it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Chanticleer's in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
With the catch, it's Rasmussen. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Throws to the back. Got a man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. The offense coughs it up. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That is how you step up for a defense right there. Force the turnover. Let's not make this thing get close, right? I got a 2-possession lead. I get the ball back with close to 3 minutes remaining. I'm sitting in a great spot. Offense, go get me some first downs.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Got a man. It's Drake. Flying the friendly skies. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Pirates, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? The lead late in this game, you've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
He'll run it again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4, they'll mark it at the 19.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And the Pirates trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Tight game so far in this season opener. It's 3rd. Sneaks it in. And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go. Looking for a man. It's Combs. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Powers through.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Bland.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And the shot to clears really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker is Rasmussen. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
On the flag. Second down.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rasmussen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Grab near the marker. It's Rasmussen. They are on the move as they pick up. Down, they'll spot it at the 28. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the flag. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. They get to him as he throws.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes one deep. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
You're down 2 possessions, 4th quarter, time's not your friend. You got to take a shot. Defense doing a great job in the end zone, making sure that ball falls incomplete. Clean play, excellent coverage.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year, the home field advantage.